Bill O'Reilly here. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Coming up next, the news with Mike Slater.
Thank you, Bill. It is Thursday, January 26th, 2023. Here's what's happening today in America. Tanks off to Ukraine. Donald Trump back to Facebook. What are parents' single biggest worry for their kids? And a Disney song, whoosh, axed, never to be heard again. And of course, Bill will be back with the message of the day. But first, the United States sending 31 Abrams tanks to Ukraine. Germany says they'll send 14 of their tanks as a, quote, first step to Ukraine. This clearly is an escalation of the war, isn't it? But no one's saying that. Back in October of 2022, the Ukraine defense minister said he was confident that they would get tanks from America, even though he was told it was impossible when they first asked. Well, why was he confident? Well, he said he was also told it was impossible when he first asked for anti-aircraft missiles, and then they ended up getting them. Quote, so for me, it's an example that if you hear it's impossible, it means it will be possible in the future. So now Ukraine, now that they got their tanks, they're asking for F-15s and F-16s. Donald Trump back, at least allowed, on Facebook and Instagram. Meta, the umbrella company, allowing the former president back on the platform, but with a bunch of new rules to try to keep him in line. If Donald Trump goes back, how long do you think it is until they kick him off again? Elon Musk also lifted Trump's ban on Twitter, calling the ban flat out stupid and a morally bad decision. Trump is now only on his own social media platform, Truth Social. Pew poll, 40% of parents are extremely worried and 36% of parents are very worried about their children struggling with anxiety or depression. 76% of parents are worried about this. Are you worried about this for your kids? Where did this come from? Why do you think kids are struggling with anxiety and depression more than ever before? The second greatest concern for parents was their kid being bullied. 74% of parents are worried about that. And the third biggest concern was being abducted. 28% extremely worried, 31% somewhat worried. On that last one, if I can put your mind at ease, about 100 kids a year are abducted by strangers. And there's 74 million kids. That's 0.014% of children. You're better off worrying about something else. One of the most famous Disney songs ever has been removed from the Disney World entrance loop. Why? Because it was from the movie Song of the South. Very problematic. Even though the actor who sang it was the first black man to win an Oscar, 1948. The song? Zippity Doo-Dah. Bill, with your message of the day, next.
Inflation at its highest level in 40 years and interest rates are skyrocketing, as you know. Market experts like Jamie Dimon, CEO of JP Morgan, predicting recession. So to protect your future, do what I did. Call the only precious metal dealers I trust, American Hartford Gold. They will show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver. You can get started with a short phone call. They will place physical gold and silver right at your door or inside your IRA or 401k. They are the highest rated firm in the country with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau and thousands of satisfied clients. Please tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you and they'll give you up to $2,500 of free silver on your first order. Don't wait. You can call them now. 877-444-GOLD. 877-444-GOLD. Or text GOLD to 65532. Again, 877-444-GOLD or text GOLD to 65532. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day. On this Thursday, according to an Emerson poll, 58% of Democrats would very much like to see Joe Biden be president through 2028. Yes, the Emerson poll is often wrong, but I think it's safe to say a majority of left-wing Americans like the job the president is doing. That means they approve of the open southern border, a record amount of narcotics being smuggled through that border, food prices up 10% on Biden's watch, the embarrassing exit from Afghanistan, a man who has no regrets that stashed classified documents were found in his garage, and on and on. All good, as the cliche goes, no worries. It is true that Joe Biden has anxiety under control because he doesn't care about solving problems. He says the border is secure, and that's that. Meanwhile, the 6 million foreign nationals who have come across the border since Joe's been in office wonder what an unsecured border would look like. Most presidents of my lifetime have at least tried to fake it. Jimmy Carter attempted a military operation to rescue Americans being held hostage by Iran. Bill Clinton signed a law that forced welfare recipients to try to find work. Donald Trump revitalized a depressed military. So, what's Joe Biden's big win? Nothing. That's what. Yet, millions of Americans are down with nothing. They seem to approve of chaos and failure. They embrace the political abyss. I'm Bill O'Reilly, and I approve that message by writing it. You can reach me, bill@BillO'Reilly.com. bill@BillO'Reilly.com. That's where I live. Name and town if you wish to opine. Let's go to the mail. Charles. Trying all gun crimes in federal court makes perfect sense. Many local jurisdictions simply do not enforce the law and are lax in protecting the public. However, progressives in the White House and Congress will never permit such a reform. True. You're going to have Democrats out and Republicans across the board to get that passed. I don't even know if Republicans would do it. They had plenty of opportunity in the past. They have not done it. Al, on a message board, as long as left-leaning governors and mayors allow the black drug gangs to operate, the drug wars resulting in mass shootings will continue. That's true, but it's not just the black drug gangs. They allow cartels. There's not a lot of white drug gangs in the urban situations, but they're in the rural areas pushing methamphetamine. And they're all getting away with it. Paul Cranley, the key argument reduces to this question. Is the president damaging the country through ignorance or with intent? If it's ignorance, why is he not surrounding himself with true experts, not woke ideologues? Biden is not even at the level of being able to select anybody to advise him. He's not even there. Durgan. Bill, I took an oath to defend the Constitution against all enemies while I went to the military. I'm sure Biden took a similar oath. Here I am, 78 years old, decorated veteran, watching all of this stuff, especially the border, and feeling there's no recourse. I am completely powerless. Not completely. I mean, you can get involved and make your voice heard, as you just did, Durgan. But, there's 330 million of us. Unfortunately, we're going down as a country, I believe this, because of the poor education system. People can't think anymore. They don't want to think. It's hurting us big time. But you're not powerless. In a moment, something you might not know.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-925-7584 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-925-7584. That's 800-925-7584. What do you have to lose? Call 800-925-7584. Again, 800-925-7584.
Now the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. 61 years ago today, a priest published an edict to the people of Buffalo, New York, forbidding all Catholic students from participating in the latest dance craze. Here is the story behind one bishop's war on the twist.
Come on, baby, let's do the twist. Come on, baby, let's do the twist. Take me by my little hand and go like this.
In 1959, a singer named Hank Ballard and his Moonlighters group released the song. The twist peaked at number 28. A local DJ in Baltimore recommended the song to Dick Clark, host of American Bandstand. Clark tried to book Hank Ballard on the program, but he refused. So Dick Clark searched for local musicians to perform the twist. He chose singer Chubby Checker and organized a recording session. Checker then appeared on American Bandstand and also did the Dick Clark Saturday Night Show. The song became an immediate sensation. The dance was popular with teens and parents, mostly because it didn't involve the kids actually touching each other. Chubby Checker described the signature move as putting out a cigarette with both feet. By January 1962, the twist had reached number one again after hitting the top spot in 1960. The song did not sit well, however, with Bishop Joseph Burke. He published an op-ed claiming the dance craze was dangerous for your hips, knees, neck, and promoted anti-Christian values. The cleric forbade Catholic students from doing the twist at school dances. He also called for the federal government to screen all songs before they were played on the radio. Well, the ban did not last long. Burke died in Vatican City just 6 months later. And here's something else you might not know. The twist is now officially a part of American history, the song added to the National Recording Registry at the Library of Congress due to its cultural importance. By the way, Chubby Checker is still alive, twisting in Florida. Back after this. Eden Pure is having their famous BOGO deal on thunderstorm air purifiers. Now is that time. BOGO is back. When you buy one thunderstorm, you get one free. No matter how many you buy, you get an equal amount free. Buy 5, get 5 free. The thunderstorm will eliminate any odor, even the worst like pets, cigarettes, urine, cooking. Now is the time to order. Eden Pure's buy one, get one free sale is this week only. With more than 265,000 thunderstorms sold, countless 5-star reviews, you know it works. People are buying several for around their homes and as gifts. So please go to EdenPureDeals.com. Use discount code BILL. That's EdenPure, one word, deals.com. Discount code BILL. Shipping is absolutely free. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.